So when Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them hit the theaters in 2016, fans of the Harry Potter universe were thrilled to the prospect of the returning of the magical world we all loved. The film offered something new, something fresh, a glimpse into the wider visiting world beyond Hogwarts. But something along the way, that magic just began to fizzle. Today we're diving deep into Fantastic Beasts and what went wrong. In this video we'll take a look how Warner Bros. Mismanaged a promising franchise and why it failed to capture the magic we hoped for. So firstly we're going to look into the first movie, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. This was a charming, exciting and a full of potential film. It introduced us to Newt Scamander, a quirky and a lovable magizoologist, and gave us a glimpse of the 1920s visiting America. The film's blend of magical creatures and historical elements promised a whole new kind of visiting adventure. But what was most exciting was the tease of a larger storyline involving Grindelwald and the rise of dark magic. And then came the crimes of Grindelwald. What happened? Instead of building on the unique world that the first film had set up, it began to muddle. With too many subplots, unnecessary characters, and confusing twists, suddenly the story wasn't about Newt and his adventures anymore. It was more about a convoluted family drama and a forced connection to the Dumbledore saga. The shift in tone and focus left like a betrayal to the franchise's original promise. And while we're at it, let's talk about character development, or the lack thereof. Newt, who was supposed to be our protagonist, was sidelined in the favor of bigger names and more dramatic storylines. Grindelwald, despite being played by talented actors, felt underdeveloped as a villain. We never truly understood his motivations beyond the generic visit supremacy angle. The film tried too hard to tie into the Harry Potter lore, but instead of deepening the universe, it made it feel shallow and rushed. Warner Bros. Tried too much to do with the movies in little time. With only 5 planned movies, they crammed unnecessary details and twists into the second and third films, resulting in a chaotic storyline that left even die-hard fans scratching their heads, like me. And then there's the elephant in the room, the controversy surrounding casting changes and delays and behind-the-scenes drama. These issues didn't just affect the films. They affected the production of the films, they distracted from the actual storytelling that was supposed to happen and all of the details which were missed out. But here's the thing, Fantastic Beasts had so much potential. The idea of exploring magical creatures along different continents was a goldmine of storytelling opportunities. Instead of leaning into that, Warner Bros. Pivoted to a prequel about Dumbledore, sidelining Newt and the original premise entirely. If they had kept the focus on what made the first film work, the creatures, Newt's unique perspective, and the magical world outside of Hogwarts, they could have had something truly special. Visually, the films were stunning. The magical creatures, the spell effects, and the design of the visiting world in the 1920s were breathtaking. There were moments that gave us a glimpse of the magic that could have been very, very amazing and great. But great visuals alone can't save a franchise if the story doesn't hold up. So at the end of the day, Fantastic Beasts franchise is a cautionary tale of how a studio interference and shifting priorities can ruin a good thing. Warner Bros. Had the chance to expand one of the most beloved fictional universes of all time. Instead, they lost sight of what made it magical in the first place: strong characters, coherent storytelling, and sense of wonder. And no shit telling right now, Warner Bros. Could have easily competed with Marvel Cinematic Universe if they had a whole Harry Potter universe aligned to it. But it's not too late. Warner Bros. Can still salvage this series if they focus on what fans truly want: a return of the magic, the creatures, and the adventure that made the first Fantastic Beasts film so special. We're ready for the new stories, not more of the same convoluted mess. Until next time, Cinematic Cosmos Critique, signing out.